What is going on, guys? It's your boy Deathgun with another Warframe video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the prime Warframes and weapons that are going to be unvaulted during 2018. And let's kick things off with Captain Cold himself, Frost Prime. He's going to be getting released with the Reaper Prime and the Latron Prime, both very good weapons. But let's hit up Frost. He's a really amazing Warframe with great defense, crowd control, and overall survivability. Let's break down his abilities. Here we have the Snow Globe, his most used ability for defense missions. Now, as you can see, it has a timer at the bottom which calculates the defense or the health of your bubble. You will see it go down as you get hit. This is really useful so you know when to recast your bubble. Now, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine inside. I'm going to give you guys a quick tip. With your one, you can pop your bubble, if you're doing mobile defense or things like that, and you have bubbles that are getting in the way. Now we have Ice Wave. As you can see, it creates an area where these spikes or ice shards come up and damage everything in the way. Now, there's some really good augments that will help you crowd control like a boss, guys. There's this augment that if you put it on, it will actually slow down enemies caught in this path. So I highly suggest you check it out. Very useful ability for crowd controlling, just overall helping you use your weapons or take down enemies. Now the spikes do deal damage, as you can see, but in higher end game levels, you're going to want to use this for crowd control. Now we have Freeze. Basically a freeze ray you shoot at an enemy or at the ground and it'll, freeze an enemy. And last but not least, his most used ability, in my personal opinion, Avalanche. You can build this for damage or for duration and keep enemies at bay. Overall, Frost is an amazing Warframe, so make sure to check him out as soon as he's dropped. Now we have the mighty Ember Prime, Sicarus Prime, and Glaive Prime unvaulting. This is by far the best unvaulting there's going to be. You guys got to get your hands on like 45 Ember sets, 35 Sicarus sets, and probably like 54 Glaive sets. This is top of the line. All these weapons are hardcore. Ember sells for a crap load of platinum. But now let's get to the actual abilities. First off, we have Fireball, which works just like the freeze from Frost. You shoot a fireball at an enemy and they die. His second ability, Fire Blast, pretty much puts this circle of fire around a certain area. Pretty good for defense or for mowing down big crowds. Now we have World on Fire, which is her ultimate and strongest ability. Basically, when you activate this, you will destroy anything around you as you simply walk. Look at that. We just cooked these birds. That was mean. It'll auto-target all enemies around you and it'll simply destroy them. This is really strong. It is not up there for level 100 and higher content, but it will take you quite high. It's pretty lazy to do, so an amazing ability. And her final ability, it's Accelerant, pretty much increasing the damage on all her fire attacks. Pretty awesome. And last but not least, we have the Mastermind, the Trickster, Loki Prime, getting released with Worm Prime and Bow Prime. Now, I like Loki. There's a lot of players who love Loki, and there's also a lot of players who don't like Loki. He's like on that end of the spectrum where you either literally love him or hate him. And this is why. Loki can turn invisible for a really long time. So as you can see, you can pretty much survive anything, make sure to stay out of fights, control everything. Now, his decoy is an amazing ability for controlling crowds, and it'll help you, overall survive a lot better. As you can see here, these guys are just focusing on my decoy. Very cool ability. Now, his third ability, which I happen to like a lot and makes Loki a really fast moving frame, is Switch Teleport, which goes hand in hand with his decoy. We're going to cross this river or this lake real quick. So as you can see, we're just switch teleporting halfway across the map. The way it works, you put your decoy and you teleport to it. You can also teleport to your friends. And his last and ultimate ability, which I happen to love, Radial Disarm. What this will do is it will disable all long-range weapons from enemies caught within the range of the Radial Disarm. So as you can see, all these guys are just following me within melee range. A better place to show you this is the Simulacrum. We have some corrupted gunners and you can see how they're just mowing down my decoy. Now, I just took their long range weapons and all they can do is melee fight. I'm going to take everybody's guns off from this map, which is 110 heavy gunners. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to control and survive against enemies like this. Now, if you're running with friends and they have warframes or weapons to clear out big mobs, or you yourself have weapons to clear out big mobs, this is perfect. You can crowd control without a problem and keep, enemies that would otherwise be a problem, like heavy gunners or bombards, at bay, guys. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. For now, your boy Death Gun out.